Do you ever feel like your craft space is just too small to get anything done? Let me show you how I've turned my tiny room into a functional and inspiring craft studio. It's all about smart organization and creative thinking. Let's get started. Hello, friends. Welcome to my happy place. So, I want to welcome you to Elevate Studio. This is where I do my crafting. This is where I do my recording. This is where I do my journaling, prayer time, business, paperwork, and I want to share that with you. And this is where I also line dance. I love to dance. So, here we go. Without further ado, so when you come into the room, here is my Cricut cutting machine station. So I am not sponsored by Cricut at all. I'd love to be, but at this time I'm not. So I have a Cricut Maker and a Cricut Explore Air 2. I also have the mini Easy Press, this little thing right here, which allows me to do some small heat transfers and so on and so forth, along with a cutting board and rulers and all of the supplies I need to do my crafting as it pertains to cutting, paper, transfers, vinyl, and however else you can use a Cricut. So this is a Cricut station. Then we move here and we see that I have just a small shelf filled with my speaker, some tech gadgets and accessories here, and more accessories there, and some gear that I have not used yet. I haven't opened the box yet. So that's what's here. We have a light. This light stays stationary, so when I'm recording, I don't have to move things around. So this is my recording area. I have two monitors that are in a vertical placement. Well, take that back. Two large monitors. And I have a smaller monitor here, which is a teleprompter. But this part right here is a monitor. And if you look inside, you will see a webcam. And that webcam is a Meet 2. And it's made by OBSBot. So I have one here and one here. And I'll be more than happy to share my opinion on those if you'd like that information. Also in my recording area, I have a Stream Deck and I am recording. My computer is a Mac Mini 2 and I also have a CalDigit, which because the Mac Mini doesn't have many ports, I'm using that to power a lot of what's going on around here. I have my Shure MB7 mic as well as my Shure headsets here. So when I'm recording, I have my mic and it's on an Elgato mic stand here. And I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, y'all. And then I have a side view camera, which is my Osmo Pocket 3. So here I have a 3-camera setup. One time I was using a Canon M50, but it started freezing up on me. So I just switched it up and I just got those OBSBot Meet 2s. And they're very affordable. And thus far, I'm loving them. So this is that area. Here I have more documents, folders, and this is my sublimation station. So I have two sublimation machines. One is a smaller one. It's an Epson, and that's an ET4700. And this is a larger one at the bottom underneath my table, and that's an Epson 16600. And I use those for sublimation. So when I'm crafting for the God's Girl business that I own, I'm using the sublimation printers. And I can also use it in my event decorating business, Exquisite Elegance. So this is my little desk that I use to journal, to read my Bible, to look at my mail, to write invoices, and just to handle business that requires me to be at a desk. So this is my desk area. And my cute little lamp, and the light bulb changes to different colors, and my crown, because I am the queen of this kingdom here, Elevate Studio. And so you will see glimpses of Hello Kitty around my studio craft room because There is a story behind that, and I'll share that with you later. So there's a story behind the pink guitar and my bling cowboy hat. In this chest here, this is where I keep ribbon and fabric and other little knickknacks that I use to craft, as well as my television. So when I'm crafting, either I'm listening to YouTube or looking at a movie or some type of programming on television. So again, here is another storage area, and I try to label everything so I can remember where I put things. And I'd like to introduce you to Allie J. This was a doll that first, she has a story, but she's very, very special to me. I made this doll from virgin wool, fabric, yarn, and embroidery thread. And she was all handmade. And she was my first doll that I made. So that's Allie J, and I'll tell you that story one time on another video when we do some story time, so you can understand why I have what I have in here, and everything that I have in here means something to me. So paper flowers, I made those, and I use those in my event decorating business, and I love making the paper flowers. And I certainly don't mind doing a tutorial if that's something that you think you would enjoy to take that passion or that hobby and create a business with, because you can certainly earn money from making these paper flowers. And I'll show you how I use them. This is Cutie. That's the name of my 7-needle embroidery machine. And everything that Cutie needs, from hoops to thread, all of that is here, along with my paper crafting supplies right up in here. So that's the embroidery station. Here we have another recording station and craft station. This is my craft desk, and this is where I sit or stand. And if I want to record a tutorial or just crafting without recording, this is where this happens. So as you can see here, I have a wreath, well, a garland that I've been having for years that I'm going to transform. So I think I'm going to do a tutorial showing the transformation from this to what I'm going to create. I also have my MacBook Pro, and I have another camera here, which is another webcam, and it is the Link 2. This is the Link 2, and it tracks you, and I can show you how I use that as well. So I have another camera here, webcam here, side view or full view of the desk station right here, as well as an overhead camera so that you can see what's going on overhead when I'm crafting. And we have lights here to make certain that my audience can see what I'm doing and I can see what I'm doing. So we have Hello Kitty again. She makes her appearance here. We see her here. She's a lot of places in this room. So, and she's also here. So behind my door, I have more storage, which in a small space, you have to utilize every space. So I have an over-the-door shoe holder that I'm using to store Cricut accessories, markers, brushes, sticky notes, glue, tape, and what have you. And this was another craft that I made, and I sold those. And it is a bow holder, but you can use it for whatever you want, for make little girl bows. I used to make these and then clip it on here. And so you can use the ribbon to clip on as many bows as you like, or whatever you can think of. You can use that. But I kept this one for me because Hello Kitty is here. This is my balloon station, all of my balloons and everything I need for my balloon. And that's part of the Exquisite Elegance business. I also teach balloon classes to students who want to learn how to become a balloon artist. And I also provide that as a service. So I teach others how to use their gift with balloons and have a side business. And I also do balloons, making garlands and arches and all of those things that I'll be sharing with you on my channel. So here we are, and we have storage here. And then we also have storage in my closet. So I have gear there and fabric and just everything. So this is how I'm utilizing my small space. Notice that I am, with the balloons, I'm going up using the vertical space on the wall. And I'm trying to go up because there's no more, I don't have any more space to use the floors. I'm using under table storage here. You see one of my printers, my shredder, another balloon machine. Again, I have my printer, and I'll show you, I have it on wheels so that if I need to pull it out, it's easy to pull out, and I can share with you how that works. And I just have pretty things that I like. And this place that I've called Elevate Studio is really a gift. It's a blessing for me because it allows me some space in my home just to come and relax, or to invite other crafters in. Well, another crafter or one, because the space is small, but really it's perfect for me. So I wanted to share my craft studio, Elevate Studio, that's what I call it, and with you, and give you some inspirational ideas how you can take a small space and create something that feels like home. It feels like your happy place, your favorite destination. So I hope that this has been helpful for you, because I've searched YouTube trying to find ideas, but some things were just not practical, or the space was much larger than I had. So we have done several reiterations of this to finally get it to this. I have changed this room around at least 4 times, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is Keisha, your biggest fan and cheerleader, helping you take your passion and turning it into a small, profitable business. And who knows, I said small, but it could be mega. So I hope that this, again, has been inspirational. And I thank you for your time. And in all things, have faith and have fun. Peace. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you think the content that I'll be sharing on this channel will be of value to you. And if it's not of value to you, if this is something you're not interested in, share it with a friend. Just share it. I appreciate you. God bless you, and have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're tuning in. I am so very grateful. Peace.